Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this early on a Saturday. We are so happy you are here. I'm going to read the disclaimer and we're going to get started. The information provided by the National Pre-Health Conference through the following webinar is for general informational purposes only. All information on the webinar is provided in good faith. However, students should seek competent advice for issues related to their specific circumstances. We make no warranty, express or implied, regarding the accuracy, reliability, or completeness of any information. And now I would like to introduce my president and founder, Alejandra Bahena.
Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our conference. I am very grateful for everything that we have been learning together this past couple of days, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the conference as much as we have. Today is actually my favorite day of the conference because we will be learning about topics that apply to really all types of students and not just pre-health students. So we will be diving into study techniques, tips for taking exams, and listening from expert advice and special presentations to help you achieve your professional goals. So our goal for today is that you feel more prepared and motivated for the upcoming school year. I know that most of us will be doing our work remotely, so just hang in there. We got this. It's gonna be fine. And I also wanted to bring up that we are here for you. So both during and after the conference, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, or if you would like to maybe contact a speaker. We can try to see if they can answer your questions still. So you can find all of our information on the website. You have our conference email and also our personal emails and our LinkedIn's. So feel free to reach out. We're here to help you. And now my co-president will introduce the speakers for today.
Hi, everybody. Just in case you're just joining us for the first time today, my name is Alexia Childress, and I am the co-president of the National Pre-Health Conference. And I am a third-year pre-medical student at Arizona State University. We have top health experts joining us today from all over the country, and I am delighted to share that joining us today are Dr. Naz Dikogil from UPenn, Dr. Sharon Lewis from UPenn, Dr. David Irwin from UPenn, CEO Heather Flannery from Consensus Health, Dr. Rashmi Kumar from UPenn, Dr. Carolyn Compton from Arizona State University and Mayo Clinic, Yashma Kapati from Free the MCAT, Dr. Lisa Fitzpatrick from Grapevine Health, Dr. Jennifer Weiss from the Los Angeles Medical Center, and lastly, our closing speaker for the National Pre-Health Conference, Dr. Iris C. Gibbs from Stanford University. We highly encourage you that you join us for our last presentation with Dr. Iris Gibbs from Stanford University, as she is the Associate Dean of MD Admissions at Stanford Medicine. We hope that you join us for many of today's enriching and educational presentations that will allow you to transform your academic career. Please remember to take a look at our schedule throughout today's event in the program guide or at www.nationalprehealthconf.org/schedule. We encourage you to join us for the closing statement today after 8 p.m. after Dr. Gibbs' presentation to hear about future events, the Research Expo Awards winners, and next year's conference. Now, without further ado, let us transition into event details into our first presentation for the day.
All right, so right now I will go over the webinar logistics, and if you guys have been with us in the past couple of days, you probably are pretty familiarized with everything that we use for the conference. So please remember to ask any questions you have for our speakers or also maybe your hosts if you have any, using the Q&A feature through the webinar. We also have a polling feature in some of our presentations. So for that, our speakers will ask specific questions, and this is basically to give the chance for the speakers to get a better feel of who is listening to our presentations and learn a little bit more about you. And we also have other feature that is not Zoom, but it's called Peer Deck, which some of our speakers are using. And for that, you will use your phone and answer some questions through there. We also have the raise hand feature. So in case maybe you want to sympathize with a point from the speakers, you can raise your hand. And in some cases, maybe if you have a question, you can use the raise hand feature, but we recommend using Q&A for that so that our host can keep track of it better. And if you have any comments or anything that you would like to let us know, you can use the chat, but please try to keep your comments straightforward and short so that we're able to read through those and answer them as efficiently as possible. So next, we want to give a big thank you to all of our sponsors who helped us reach you and also have been very supportive throughout our conference by providing resources to make this happen. So we have the Program for Diversity and Inclusion, SNMA, AMWA, APSA, Consensus Health, General Intelligences, Free the MCAT, and SHOW. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors. For social media, as we've been mentioning all along, we have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also YouTube. So if you want to stay connected before next year's conference and hear important updates, please feel free to check out our social media, subscribe and like and share it with any of your friends who might be interested in what we do at the National Pre-Health Conference. And I also want to remind everyone of the chance to win an Amazon gift card by participating in the social media challenge. So for this challenge, make sure you use the hashtag NPHC2020 because we will be going to this hashtag and looking at the post through that. And I know some students have been tagging our account while they're posting stories or their posts, but please make sure to use the hashtag. Otherwise, it's hard for us to keep track of who's participating. And these are the more detailed instructions. So we just want to hear what you have enjoyed about the National Pre-Health Conference. So this could be either you sitting in front of a computer and listening to the presentations, or maybe you participating in the Research Expo, or anything that you think has been a highlight of your experience at the National Pre-Health Conference event. And yeah, please tag us.
All right, so we just concluded our Research Expo from day 1 and day 2 yesterday, and it was a very successful event. Our amazing students presented their remarkable research projects, and we also came to a consensus for the Research Expo Awards tonight. For those of you who weren't able to check out their research projects or would like to go a little bit more in depth, please check out our virtual gallery at www.nationalprehealthconf.org/research-expo. And also, we have our program guide still out there for you to check out to see a word from our team and all of our guest speakers' information, the schedule, the Research Expo, a list of schools and demographics for all of our audience members. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's on our website under Program Guide tab. And lastly, I am so excited about this event. We have the NPHC monthly newsletter coming to you after this event ends. We would encourage you, if you have not been able to register for this event, if you're on our YouTube live stream, to fill out the form email list on the monthly newsletter page tab on our website. Please check this newsletter out. We will be sending more information after the event. It will be very informational. And if you know someone that you would like to highlight for outstanding research, community service, please fill out our student spotlight form on our website.